Yo, what up, people? It's the ONEGOOD. It's your boy Wes, and I'm back with I guess you could say an important video. Today, I'm gonna be giving my opinion and talking about what I consider the 5 biggest exploits. Currently, the biggest exploits that I see in Undisputed. Now, this is more geared towards more of like the average player, casual, I guess you could say player. Most of the hardcore players of the game are aware of these things. But this is important for the casual player because a lot of you guys are probably losing matches. A lot of you guys are getting beat, and you probably at times don't even understand why, because you're not aware of these things in the game are exploitive. You don't know. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you understand these things. Also, I'm doing this in the hopes of getting Still Sitting Interactive, not to take these things out of the game, but maybe tweak them, just bring attention to it. And if they think that there's something wrong with it, then they can do something about it, okay? In order for that to happen, what I need you to do is, first things first, I need you to like the video, okay? I need you to like the video. That way it gets spread to as many people as possible. Now, in the short term, it might hurt some things. It might hurt some things because people don't know about every exploit. But in the long term, it has the potential for making us better off from it. As always, if you like this video, if you enjoy it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the like, and make sure you turn on notifications for all the drops on the channel. We're gonna get into the first one. The first one is everyone's favorite one. These are not ranked from the most egregious to the most bitch made, none of that shit. The first one is just everyone's favorite one, and that is the lead power body uppercut. So fighters, a lot of fighters have this in the game. You got Deontay Wilder, Terrence Crawford, Muhammad Ali. I've seen it with those guys. But Deontay Wilder is the most egregious because he's the most powerful. As you can see there, my opponent, he was a little gassed. I threw the lead power body uppercut to him and he went down immediately. No daze, nothing, just immediately flash knockdown. This happens majority of the time. Majority of the time that happens. It's not a dazed state that they go into. Also, let me put a disclaimer. I apologize to any of my opponents. I had to go in to quick match. I didn't do it in rank because I didn't want to cheat people out of wins. But I went into a quick match to do it, and I had to play like a bitch. I had to do some bitch made shit for science, okay? It's for the greater good, but that's neither here nor there. Then you got this clip right here. My opponent's missing a little bit. And I had threw a bunch of these already, so he was frustrated. He was throwing them back. Pause, no diddy. He was throwing it back. So I had to understand that I was doing some hoe shit, and he wanted to do some hoe shit back. So at some point in time, yeah, I hit him with it again. And it's just strong, bro. It gives you strong animations. That one even backs him to the ropes. So it made it easy for the follow-up. It's too fast. It's too powerful. Don't let that shit be a counter. Do not let it be a counter. And as you can see there again, yeah. And then mind you, I wasn't landing a lot of these. I'm not used to throwing them. I wasn't landing a lot of these. The ones I showed you in between these rounds, those were like the ones that I was confident I was gonna land. There's some people out there who are very, very good at just landing them all the time. I'm not. I don't throw that punch. So it's powerful. It's powerful. I can see how it can definitely be a problem. If I played like this, you would have a hard time beating me. I'm just gonna say that. Here is my least favorite one. This shit right here is the most egregious to me. The Larry Holmes step back animation. Now Larry Holmes isn't the only one with it. Lomachenko has it, but for Lomachenko, he's got these little stubby T-Rex. This is my strong hand, my germs arms, okay? So with him, it don't matter that much. With Larry Holmes, he has an 81-inch reach, okay? In early access, Tyson Fury also had this animation, okay? But with him, they took it out because they realized it was some shit. Larry Holmes still has it. For whatever reason, he still has it. And it's egregious. And I'm gonna show you something here in this. I did this right here. Jab, move back. Jab, move back. Jab, move back. I did this the whole time for 8 rounds. I did nothing but this for 8 rounds. And my opponent's not the best, but I should not have been able to effectively do this for 8 rounds. And even here in the 5th round, all I threw was jabs. As you can see, I had him in flat foot movement from this shit. My opponent wasn't doing nothing crazy. He was trying to fight. He was trying to box. He wasn't that good, but even if he isn't that good, me doing something one-dimensional predictable like that, it should not have netted the result it did. I went on to win every single round. Every single round I won doing just that. Using that animation because he couldn't hit me because it created too much distance, okay? Now my recommendation, this is my opinion, on the video game, not of boxing. Some niggas be on the internet, y'all niggas don't know nothing about no goddamn boxing. Shut up, nigga, all right? I'm talking about the video game, okay? That animation needs to be shortened or have stamina attached to it or just take it out. It's too overpowered. Most people don't know about it and it's super annoying to play against. And as you can see there, like I said, I landed 2 straights. I don't even remember throwing those. I threw 600 jabs, bro. Look at his stamina. I had 93% stamina at the end of that, and I won every round just doing that one motion. Jab, back, jab, back, jab, back. And that's without my stamina buff at the end of the round. So if I had a 9th round, which the fight's only 8 rounds, if it went 9th round, I would have gotten 5 to 6 buff. I would have had 98 to 99% stamina. Would have lost no stamina the entire fight doing that. The next one, I'm not gonna say what it is yet. I want to see, okay, understand me? I want to see if y'all can pinpoint what it is. I'll give you a few seconds. Can anyone tell me what it is? I'm Sugar Ray Leonard right here. Can anyone tell me what it is that I'm doing that could be considered exploitive? Can anyone tell me? Take a look at the whole screen, okay? What am I doing? If you guessed you're in loose movement, you're right. I am in loose movement. But why is loose movement exploitive? Well, with the tracking issues right now, punches missing to the body, with the fact that you can dip in and out and a lot of the body animations are slow, and it's hard to walk your opponent down. It's hard to do any of that stuff right now. Loose movement is very effective because it allows you to be faster than everything else in the game, okay? You can move in and out too quickly. And it doesn't take much strategy behind using it right now. Now, the thing is with loose movement though, is people should be able to use it how they want to use it. Totally should be able to use it how they want to use it. But the issue is, it's too effective with little downside. You can say, what do you mean, Wes? When you get hit, you take more damage. You don't take enough damage, okay? You also deal double damage. So the effects of it are negated. It don't matter because whatever you're taking, you're dishing out. So it's negated. You feel me? And as you can saw, my opponent, I was in and out of loose movement. I'm just moving around. He won the first 3 rounds of the fight. But eventually, I'm pretty sure I kind of just start walking him down and start whooping his ass. Respect to my opponent, of course. But yeah, loose movement, it needs more damage taken while you're in it, because essentially you're fighting with your hands down. You're welcoming shots to be landed on you, and you're not taking enough damage. So there's no incentive really to not use it, especially when you're a very skilled player. You can just stay in loose movement because you can just move around. You're dealing damage, and because of the punch tracking so ass and the animations are so bad at times, you're not getting hit. You're not getting hit. So loose movement should be used Loose movement should have to be used in a more tactful or tactical nature. And you can't speak tactical nature, okay? And right now, you don't have to do it. You can just go into it all match, and it don't matter. I don't even agree with people say it needs a stamina attack because of your legs. Like your legs and stuff. I don't even necessarily agree with that. You know, I think you just even take more damage when you're in it. This one, y'all probably already guessed this one. It's just this dude on the right side of the screen, Roy Jones Jr. Literally everything he got is broken. Particularly this rear hook to the body. Now you can say, well, Wes, everyone has a good punch in this game. Not everyone, but some people do. Like you got Muhammad Ali has good hooks. It's good hooks. They aren't as OP as they used to be. They're good. You got what is it? Deontay Wilder's overhand. It goes around the block at times. It's a good punch. Good punch. Good punch. Terrence Crawford's power right hook is very good. Tracks very well. So everyone has a good punch. The problem with Roy Jones Jr.'s rear hook is it's a fundamental punch, and everyone else's punches are ass. So you have no way to really offset it. You have no way to offset it. You can block it, but a lot of times it goes to the block. Even with the block buff, it goes to the block a lot of times. And it's so fast, a jab, I'll just use this. Why would I jab when I could just do this? And then that rear hook to the body jab combo, that shit is ridiculous. That's basically Larry Holmes animation. Moving backwards if you throw his moving backwards jab of Roy Jones. But yeah, I'm not throwing no jabs. Fuck a jab. I'm just gonna throw this rear hook to the body. I'm draining your stamina. It's going through your block. Ain't shit you can do. I can throw it over and over with no arm fatigue, and it does the same amount of damage as any other hook in the game. So why would I throw anything else? You ridiculous? I'm a bitch. I's a bitch. I'm just gonna throw the rear hook to the body. Why not? And I'm walking through him. I'm not worried about his punches. I know I'm zapping his stamina. It's worth it. In a boy mind, it's worth it. And this works a lot. This works a lot. It's just very, very fast and it's very, very effective. This one here, this is not me on the cheese side of things. This is an opponent I had recently. Cool ass dude. Shout out to him. I don't even know if he knows this was an exploit, but the exploit is going Southpaw. The Southpaw animations are too fast. This, at the end of the day, is a video game. Listen to me, okay? This ain't real boxing. You won't have to get in the gym to play this game. It's a video game made for casuals and fans of the sport who want to try and replicate what they see on TV, okay? This ain't real life. It ain't real life, guys. So, this is an exploit. The punches in Southpaw, particularly the left hand straight, power straight, it has what you call no startup frames. If you're familiar with fighting games or any type of combat games in general, things have frame data. Say for instance, Southpaw's power straight, let's say it has about 5 or 6 startup frames. You can't react to that fast enough. So you can't get your block up fast enough. You have to kind of guess when it's coming. You see that in games like Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat has like a jab animation, maybe like 6 or 7 startup frames or whatever. You can't react to that. So you have to guess what your opponent's gonna do in order to block it. This game, that's fine, you have to guess, but the thing is, everyone else's animations are slower. So you ain't gotta guess shit. I can see what you're about to punch. You can't see this shit half the time, especially in the flow of a match. So my opponent, if you're gonna see here, he's kind of there with me. He's gonna throw it. He throws it right there. You see how quick that is? I get out of the way of it right there, but it's very fast. And here in a second, he throws it again, very, very fast. I'm going backwards on my punch because I'm afraid to get hit with it, you know? Okay, so right there, he goes back out of Southpaw because it wasn't working, you know? That was later in the match. This clip right here was early in the match. So here is when he earlier in the match, he actually, I think he ends up cracking me with it. So you see he's throwing it over and over because he knows it's a good punch. I don't know if he knows it's broken though, so I'm not gonna put that on him, but he knows it's a good punch. He's throwing it over and over and over and over. And then he backs me up. He's gonna back me up here soon. Good punch by him to the body. And I'm not really ready for it. He moves forward and he cracks me with it. Did you even see it? All you saw was me. You didn't even see it. You can say, well, Wes, that's in real life. It's not real life. It's not real life. And nobody else's punches are that fast. Okay? It's a video game. I ain't in the gym, okay? I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I can't react to that shit, okay? So, well, honestly, just need to be slowed down. The animation itself is fine, I believe. I mean, all the straight punches, they should be longer as far as length and distance it covers, but that shouldn't be happening. And he gets a knockdown right here. And shout out to my opponent. His name is Deuce Juice TV. Cool ass dude over on Twitch. Make sure you go check him out. But anyways, man, that's my opinion on all the broken exploitive garbage in the game at the current time. You may agree, may disagree. I'm open to discussion. Let me know if there's anything that you want to add in addition to everything I highlighted. We can have a discussion. I'm open to it. But anyways, man, if you enjoyed that video, make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.